Kirby Air Ride 2 was just shown off by Mr. Sakurai a couple days ago, and the game looks absolutely incredible. It does not look like a game that was made in 2025, and I mean that in the best possible way. It looks like Kirby Air Ride, but more, with actual development time. The fact that there's multiple characters now, new machines, a whole new map for City Trial, I'm just excited about the whole thing. However, there was one thing missing from the trailer that I think is absolutely crucial to the Kirby Air Ride experience, and that is the checklist. I was really hoping we would see a glimpse of the checklist in this gameplay just to confirm that it's actually there and coming back from the first game. But as far as I can tell, there's no sign of it yet, and it's making me increasingly worried. Don't get me wrong, the game looks absolutely fantastic, but I think not bringing back the checklist would be a huge misstep. And I think it's one of the features that the Smash Brothers series, which Sakurai also directed, was sorely missing from the past two entries. The checklist in games like Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Kirby Air Ride really made you engage with the game in other ways outside of just multiplayer battle, multiplayer fight, multiplayer. You actually wanted to play the single player of the game and work on these challenges, unlock new characters, unlock new trophies, unlock new vehicles, and it just really made you engage with the game and do things you wouldn't normally do, providing you incentive to actually play and learn the game and play on each map, go to every corner, see everything there is to see, try every machine, try every character. Like, I think the checklist is so important, and you can really feel the absence of the checklist in games like Super Smash Bros. 4 or Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I love Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate. I've put hundreds and hundreds of hours into those games, but it would have been many more with a checklist or achievement kind of system, because there's so many modes and whatnot in these games that just go completely unplayed because there's not really a reason to play them. Like, be honest with me, in Super Smash Bros. 4 or Ultimate, how many times did you actually play 100-man melee or all-star mode or what have you? Was it really more than like 10 or so? Hell, I don't even know if 100-man melee is in. I put like 700, 800 hours into Smash Bros. Ultimate. I don't even know if 100-man melee is in that game. Is it? Is 100-man melee in Smash Ultimate? I genuinely don't know, because I never had to actually engage with that mode, and it really devalues these other modes. Even stuff like Classic mode is like such a throwaway mode now in those games, and I think that's what the original Kirby Air Ride and games like Super Smash Bros. Brawl did the best. For example, in the original Air Ride, even though Top Ride was probably like the least popular of the three modes in the game, in my household at least, I would at least put some time into it and actually learn how to play it because I wanted to get those checklist items and unlock those unlockables. And in a game like Kirby Air Ride especially, where it's a pretty light game, like there really isn't that much content to the game. It's City Trial, Top Ride, and the Air Ride mode. And there's really not that many race courses, not that many Top Ride maps, and there's only one City Trial map. There's really not much to actually do in the game if it wasn't for the checklist. The checklist makes everything so much more replayable. You're not just replaying City Trial or replaying an Air Ride stage just for the fun of it. You're doing it because you want to figure out how to get this secret. You want to do this little challenge. Like, dude, has anyone ever tried to race through Machine Passage without touching any walls? Oh my god, that challenge can fuck off, actually. The checklist just brings such a satisfying gameplay loop. You'll go in, play some matches with friends, you'll hear that little noise that indicates that you actually accomplished something on the checklist, and you go, oh my god, what did we get? Oh my god, all of a sudden you unlocked a new color for Kirby. You unlocked King Dedede. You unlocked Meta Knight. Like, oh my god, whoa, like what else is in this checklist? And it really makes you want to keep doing it because who knows what the rewards are. In Kirby Air Ride, you go from having one star, just the Warp Star available to you from the start in Air Ride mode, to having the whole garage of Air Ride machines by the end if you go through and do a lot of the challenges. The checklist really turned a game like Kirby Air Ride, which is only like an hour, 2 hour long max to see everything into a game that you want to keep coming back to and chipping away at. I miss it, and I think Kirby Air Riders would be remiss to leave that feature out. It would be genuinely disappointing to find out that the checklist is not in any capacity. It's one of those things where I'm afraid that they're going to add all these online modes and all these online features, and they're going to take that as the replacement for replayability over something like unlockables and checklists, achievement lists like this, and that genuinely saddens me if that's the case. Speaking of online, that might be one of the reasons why they wouldn't bring back the checklist or unlockables, because especially now with additional characters and a lot more machines, not having all the characters and machines unlocked from the start would give some players online an advantage or a disadvantage against each other. And yes, while that would be true, I don't think we should be holding back a good game just for online balance purposes. Like, of course it doesn't feel good to lose a race knowing that, like, oh, they picked the best character in the entire game, so yeah, I lost, there's not much I can do about that. But, you know, I mean, how long is it really going to take you to unlock that character? Like, just go unlock, if you really want to play that character, just go unlock them. Work on the single player for a little bit. It encourages you to go back between the two modes a little bit. You know, I don't know. I just don't think we should be sacrificing fun and engaging single player content for online multiplayer and just being like, well, you have online multiplayer now, so you don't really need to be engaged in the single player. And it's like, But I do have some hope for the single player, because it seemed like at the end there we got a little bit of a teaser for maybe some sort of story mode or campaign, and you know, maybe that combined with the online can stand up to what the checklist really did for the original Kirby Air Ride. Hopefully it's a great campaign, great single player experience, if there is one. I mean, it's not 100% confirmed, but it seems likely. And if that's the case, I'll be happy with that. But, you know, I will still miss the checklist. And I really think they should consider at least having one. Just one checklist to, you know, to work on while you're going through all the modes and bouncing between them and whatnot. But ultimately, the game looks so great. I'm genuinely excited for this game. And I'm sad I don't have a Switch 2 still yet to actually play it. But I'm super excited for this game. It looks like they just plucked Kirby Air Ride straight out of 2003, put it in 2025, and added more features and improved the gameplay, and I couldn't be happier. That's like best case scenario. Sakurai, he's done it again. Just absolute visionary, that guy. He's great, but I'm really looking forward to this game. I hope you are too. And let me know if you really like the checklist or you don't care that it's gone. I mean, personally, again, like, that was like so many of my childhood hours were just working on that checklist and trying to get all the really hard ones out of the way, trying to unlock all the machines and characters and everything. You know, I have a lot of fond memories of the checklist. I'm just sad if it's gone. Let me know if you're sad too, or if you don't really care, if the online's just good enough for you. And yeah, I'll catch you later. Bye.